Hi there guys, Neil at italiaautos here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have a Giulia in the workshop, a petrol Giulia. It's got a bad oil leak. I've just parked it in the unit, let the engine run before I got it on the ramp, see if I could see anything at the top of the engine, because you normally get the oil leak from the turbo seals, but that was all good. So I was like, oh, okay, I can't see it, let's pull it on the ramp. And I finally saw the oil leak. So all I've done is just park it on the ramp, and that's what's leaked since I've stopped the engine. And that's what had leaked out for a couple of minutes while I let the engine run. So it is quite a bad oil leak. So underneath the car you can see massive patch of oil, and it just so happens to be about where the oil filter is. So let's take this engine under tray off and see if it's from the oil filter. Would you believe all these bolts hold just one under tray on the car? Oil tray is down now. It's all around the oil filter, slightly above the oil filter, but it doesn't appear to go any higher than around the oil filter. I'm going to clean this up so we can't see any oil, and then see if we can get it to leak again. But that's kind of telling me that could be coming from the oil filter. So let's clean it up and see if we can see where that continues leaking from. Right, you shouldn't really be able to turn the oil filter with your hand once it's been on the car for a while. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the culprit. The oil filter hasn't been tightened up. So let's tighten it up now and see if any of that comes back again. So what I'm going to do now is, while the cars are down, I'm going to start it, let it run for 5-10 seconds, and up in the air again, and then see if we can see any more oil around the oil filter. Right, back up in the air, and we'll start to see if it's still doing it. Now we've got some fresh oil leaked here. It doesn't appear to be from the oil filter, but if you look underneath it, you can see a spot of oil there. Has the oil filter housing cracked? Because I can't see anything higher up than that. So I'm going to give it another wipe and see if it comes back from there. Going to leave that for a few minutes just for the oil to well up and see where it comes from again. Right, can you see the bottom of the oil cooler? You've got the little pipe coming out of that aluminium block, and it looks as though it's coming from the bottom of there. So I'm now going to give that a clean up and see if it starts to come back from there again. Right, I've cleaned all the oil away from that, so we'll try the old stop-start trick again and see if it comes back from there. Right, and if you can see on that there, sort of the bottom of the oil cooler on the right hand side is leaking at that point there. So we're going to have to change the oil cooler, or the oil cooler gasket, to hopefully stop this leak. So let's have a look at how easy it is to do. There's 1, 2, 3, so there's going to be 6 bolts holding that on, which you can't get in to get to 2 of them. So we're going to have to remove I'm assuming that's the back of a water pump. We're going to have to probably remove the catalytic converter to get in there and get that. There's 2 bolts here on the cat. Oh, 2 bolts there on the cat, 2 on here. Let's have a look at the top of the engine now, and let's see if we can. A shot from a different angle now, and you can see there that it's leaking out the bottom right of the oil cooler. And onto the top of the engine. We've got to remove the heat shields. We have probably got to remove, oh my god. This looks like an absolutely massive job. To remove the catalytic converter, it looks as though you've got to remove several coolant pipes out of the way. And what else have we got down here? Yeah, there's a coolant pipe here. Is that an AC pipe? Oh. Okay, we might not need to remove the AC. This is one I'm not looking forward to doing, but I have to learn to work on these new modern cars where everything is hidden and you can't get to them. So, right, okay. To get to the oil cooler, we've got to remove some coolant pipes. We've got to remove what looks to be the back of the water pump. We've got to remove the catalytic converter just to get to the oil cooler. So we're talking, this could take like a day to do this job. It's ridiculous just to change one little rubber gasket. So there we go. I'm going to have to give the bad news to the customer. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.